Now, the mass shootings over the weekend, they are taking center stage among Democratic presidential candidates here in San Diego.
And 10 News reporter John Horn is live at the convention center where some of the biggest names in politics just pushed for change.
Kimberly and Steve, yes, those candidates include former Vice President Joe Biden and Senators Kamala Harris and Bernie Sanders. Now, they came to San Diego to speak to the nation's largest Latino civil rights advocacy organization, and President Trump and the nation's gun laws took center stage.
The American people may be running out of tears, but I pray they're not running out of will.
Former Vice President Joe Biden scrapping his prepared marks on global warming and immigration. Instead, he went directly after gun laws in the wake of 2 mass shootings over the weekend.
We don't need thoughts and prayers out of Washington. What we need is strength and some resolve that we haven't seen yet.
Biden, one of 5 presidential candidates addressing Unidos, the largest Latino advocacy organization in the U.S. Senators Kamala Harris and Bernie Sanders, former Housing Secretary Julian Castro, and Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar, each addressing a packed ballroom.
And I come from a hunting state. I come from a law enforcement background. But when I got to the Senate, I couldn't believe the power of the NRA and the other groups that have tried to stop that in the track.
In an interview, Bernie Sanders called for a ban on assault weapons, but also acknowledged upwards of 10 million are already owned by civilians.
That is more than the United States military has. So I think you're right. I think we got to immediately ban the sale and distribution. I think we got to take a hard look about licensing these weapons for the people who own them.
Candidates also took on President Trump's rhetoric, blaming him for a rise in white nationalism that has targeted immigrants in this country.
That we are all equal and should be treated that way. We are the ones who are making those words real and making those words live.
Earlier in the day, Unidos released a scientific poll of about 1,800 Latino likely voters. This was the top concern. 78% of them said their top concern was how President Trump and his allies treat immigrants and worry that it's going to get worse. For now, live at the Convention Center downtown, John Horn, 10 News.